What's going on, boys? It's your boy Dev back on Madden 24 Colts franchise. We are in week 7 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. They are 3-3. We are 6-0, and the Texans have finally lost, man. We have sole ownership of the top spot in the AFC South, and this team is playing out of their minds, man. The new sliders have made it much more difficult to win games. We've had 2 really close games now, down to the wire, essentially, and weekly awards. Cisco should be your defensive AFC player of the week, man. 5 tackles, 3 interceptions, and the touchdown off the pick 6, man. He's having a monster year, and now up to 8 interceptions, which should be your league leader. J.C. Horn with 4 right behind him. Sack leaders, Odafe Oyo with 6, not too far back out of the lead. Jeffrey Simmons, number 1, but then Zadarius Smith and Harold Landry both have 7 apiece. So Jonathan Taylor vaults into number 3 rushing leader despite having like 30th in carries. Anthony Richardson still with a big-time lead in passing yards. Does have a lower completion percentage, but a ton of touchdowns. He's been slinging the rock. Did get injured a couple times last week and scared the hell out of me. But nonetheless, still big time. So a few negotiations to make. Obviously, I don't think any of these 4 guys will come back, but the ones I do want, John Church and Rodney Thomas, I'm not sure why they're supposed to be negotiating right now or if their contracts were up, because we just drafted John Church. But nonetheless, I would like to develop him. He's only a 66 overall, which isn't very good. I mean, we could probably easily draft someone plus 6 overalls. He's really, really cheap, and if he can develop even a little bit, then I think that there could be something there at 22 years old. But I don't know, man. I mean, 66 overall is pretty bad. Like, pretty bad. Even for 2, like, it's like one of those things where, like, he's good for now, but we might just want to try again next year. You know, now we don't have a ton of money, or a ton of draft picks, I should say. So it could be worth it to try, but Rodney Thomas, probably someone we do want to bring back just for depth. He's good. He's young. A 3-year deal, $3 million per year, I think makes a ton of sense. So he's back on a 3-year deal. Saved a little bit of money because he really wanted to be here. And he'll be back through his age 29 season. There was a trade I was interested in making. The Green Bay Packers are 1-5. I want to trade for a top pick. Now, we know we're going to be near the top of the league. We are 6-0. There's a couple of teams at 1-5, and with the ability to trade our pick away, I think we could be able to pick up somebody else's first-round pick that could be a top pick. So the reason I like them is because they don't have a good quarterback. They have a 75 overall normal development quarterback, Darren Schneider, projected number 1 overall. Now, because it's projected, it won't hold the same value, and we could be able to pick this up for very cheap. Now, some players I was interested in moving on from, obviously, Javon Holland. I think even though Ika Mekwonu is very, very tempting, I think because of the cap situation, wanting to hold on to money to sign Anthony Richardson, I think it makes more sense to hang on to the money, keep Javon Holland as is. Maybe we move on from him next year, but I was interested in moving on from Julian Blackmon. 27 years old, only a 79 overall, doesn't really play all that much anymore. You know, I don't think this is even going to get us close. It's actually pretty close. Now, say the Packers make a run down the stretch and this ends up being like pick number like 15 or something. It's not the end of the world. It's still going to be 15 picks better than us, and all we have to give up is like Julian Blackmon, which helps us save money. Honestly, was thinking about moving on from Ebukam because that helps us save money as well. He's in a contract year. Has a big-time cap hit as well. Yeah. And then clear a little bit of space. And then if we also give up like a 4th, a 5th in 2 years, that's almost enough to get it done. Honestly, probably like a 3rd-round pick is the only pick we have next year. There's a safety I really want to draft in this year's draft. He looks like a freak athlete, and I'll show him to you. And that's why I want to move up. if the Packers end up being ass down the stretch, then they'll just be better. And this is going to clear a ton of cap for us. And also, all we have to give them is a 3rd round pick to move up potentially 30 spots. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer. So, 3rd rounder should be able to add a 4th and a 5th in 2 years. And this should get done. Oh my God, it's so close. If we're good, those 3rd rounders are end of the 3rd, early 4th round picks anyways. So I'm not too worried about it. So we'll send a 30, 2 thirds, Samson Ebukam, Julian Blackmon to move up to projected number 1 overall. I know that's giving up mid-round shit, but I'm fine with that, man. And we're going to save a ton of cap room, be able to sign Anthony Richardson and other studs to long-term deals. It's going to be a win-win. And I'm very, very happy with this deal. Done deal. Julian Blackmon, Samson Ebukam, our projected projected number 30 overall pick this year. A 3rd and 2 thirds over the next 2 years. And then to the Packers for their projected number 1 overall pick. I feel great about this trade. And I think it is going to be a smash pick for us to be in contention to take this safety that I'm about to show you. When you see a safety in the top 10, it's always special. Now, also, Kerry Leach, I think, could be an insane rusher. Insane athleticism, speed rusher. If he ends up being a freak, crazy traits as well. Amazing traits. But this safety, Chris Givens. Now, you say B-man, C's tackle. Doesn't seem crazy, but physicals, you never, never, never see a great to elite speed, great to elite strength safety. Rarely ever. And he's 6'2", 221, great size, and he's fast with B zone or B man. If he has good zone coverage, he'll be a great fit for us. I really want to take him, and if the Packers continue to suck, we should be able to get a top 5 pick. So I am very, very excited about that. Let's get right into weekly strategy and then get into the game. Upgrades ahead of week 7 here. A bunch of them. Donovan Peoples-Jones gets one along with Carlos Woodson. DPJ is going to make him better as a physical receiver. He goes up to an 82. Really good depth piece. Started last year. +1 speed for him. Up to 92 speed. Believe he's gotten 2 speed upgrades now. 92 speed is awesome for him, man. Really, really good. And then Carlos Woodson is a great deep threat, but I want him to be more. I would like to develop his short route a lot. And I know that it's really, really bad and probably won't affect his overall, but I think it's important. Does still get him an overall boost. +2 short route, +2 catching. Short route now up to 70 at least, so there's at least something there, but I don't want him to have 68 short route because we're not always going to be sending him deep. He's going to need to have some ability to run short routes. Okay, now ahead of week 7, nothing else left to do. We've taken care of business. It's just time to take care of business on the Jags, on the field, man. Let's look to actually, last time it was really close, probably going to be another battle, but I like us to we kind of got to feel we're in a rhythm. Let's complete the sweep of the Jaguars here in week 7. It starts right now. Last week, Jonathan Taylor had nearly 200 rushing yards on the ground. So let's look to see, will he take over again, or will it be another case of Anthony Richardson slinging the rock, man? Last time we won against the Jaguars on a walk-off rushing touchdown from Jonathan Taylor. Oh, Poindexter missed the tackle. No, it was Brents. Brents went for the interception but was out of position. That's my fault. Oh, it's a draw play. Big shot. Cisco lays out Trevor Lawrence. Somehow hangs onto the football through contact. Oh my God, he got destroyed. And we've got man coverage now. Everybody in the box. Dent flying in, misses the tackle. Oh my God, it's a conversion. Oh, big time. Josh Allen is waiting for Kirk. The same thing happened the last time we played him. Exact same tackler, exact same play. Oh man, huge play from Josh Allen. He was ready. Almost got there with Cisco to pick the ball off, but still an immediate tackle. Let's go. Good tackle, Emmanuel Hadley diving after Ingram. bringing everybody up and hoping that will help our quarter flats play better. That's going to be a false start. Cisco animates, big time tackle, still 4-yard pickup to Kirk. No. It's Cisco! Grabs the ball out of the air. He launches like a jet taking off the tarmac. Oh my God, Andre Cisco. What in the world? Look at this play. I mean, I'm just guarding over the middle. I mean, he just launches up. Look how high off the ground he is. Look how high off the ground he is. Is that max? Yeah. I mean, that's unbelievable airtime by Cisco. Unbelievable. He is insane. The best safety in the NFL. Wow, his development has been astronomical. And we're going to go Jonathan Taylor screenplay to start this one out. Breaking tackles, going north-south, gets a yard. Should we try a jailbreak slot screen? I mean, I don't know the odds of this working at all. See what Woodson can do, though. Breaks a tackle and gets power bombed. What is happening? That was a terrible play. This is a terrible start to our first drive of the game. Cisco gave us good position, but Woods could come wide open here. Does? Almost turned the corner. Jelani Woods wanted a house call. Big time run for Jonathan Taylor. Down the sideline, around the edge for Taylor, and he's going to score. Back to the same shit as last week. Unstoppable. That's what the best running back in the league looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. He is unreal. All Cisco on defense and all Taylor on offense the last couple games, just carrying us to wins. Cisco now has 10 interceptions on the year, I believe. No, 9. Looking for number 10. Dent trying to knock the football out. Kirk's got sure hands, man. He's not really dropping that too often. Chester Dent couldn't get there. How did he not reach his hands out? Gang tackle, but Kirk in the flat. Christian Kirk is getting every single reception for these Jaguars. There we go. Big time tackle. Good assist. Rodney Thomas was in the game. Now, I think that usually would have been Julian Blackman, but he's gone now. He plays for the Packers. Go get him! Kwity Paye gets home. A solo sack. We pay the pay. It's time to pay the toll. Courtesy of Kwity Paye. All right, Jags now knocked back near midfield after the Kwity Paye sack and looking to convert here. Oh, it's a big-time completion. Christian Kirk saved a touchdown. Good tackle, Javon Holland. But, man, Kirk is destroying us right now. And they are driving. Would have been a great time to get off the field there. Just couldn't do it. Dent couldn't knock him out of bounds. Cisco just got caught a little bit out of position. I couldn't get over to it, and it's a big-time completion, man, and they're knocking on the door. We got to get this. I mean, what? Look at this. What? It bumped me off of 64 somehow and changed my path, and I'm just running around him. Bullshit. Bringing the offense back out. A massive start to the game for Jonathan Taylor after a huge touchdown run. Big time. Oh, man. Quentin Nelson, hold your block there, buddy. This has been a massive rivalry for us over this entire rebuild, man. The battles against the Jaguars have been some of our closest. Got Jelani Woods. Grabs the football, breaking a tackle, and down to the 44. And Richardson is 4 for 4 for 44 at the 44. What in the world are the odds of that? What? Oh, it's immediately sacked. Trey Hendrickson must have came in unblocked. What happened there? I mean, how am I just don't even have any time. Just looped around Jelani Woods, and Mike Bates double teams the interior lineman instead of picking him up. And he's a free shot at the quarterback. Come on, man. All right, I'm going to go read option here. Bites down. Jelani Woods with a block. Go down. Dude, I get screwed. Should have gone far side. Tried to go north-south because Jelani's blocking outside. Did not work out. That's so annoying. It's close. It's so close. Couldn't deliver the ball on the money. Fontaine's going to come out to punt. And we're going to try and pin him. Pay, get in there. Good play from Cisco. Good reaction time. Only 3 carries for ETN so far. 10 yards and a touchdown. Cisco tracking here. Force him back inside. And a couple of other guys clean up. Big time. There we go. Dent was right there. He needs to be able to get hands up. I mean, what's the issue, bro? I love Chester Dent, but he's becoming a bit of a liability on the field at times because he just can't ever animate on anything unless I'm using him. This Cisco gets pancaked onto the ground. Big time. How is that not a fumble? He trips into a hit stick. Couldn't get the ball there. Running back got stuck on Josh Allen. That's Chester Dent. There we go. We user him, and he's around the edge. Free. Down the sideline. Juke. Broken tackle. And down to the 34. Chester Dent. The Dent puts a dent in the head. Let's go, baby. We user him that time, and we're able to get hands on the football. Like I said, he's a pretty good user. But you have to be in the perfect position that time. We're able to be. And now we've got the Cruz missile on the field. And he's free! George Cruz! Cruz! Come on, baby! Cruz back in the end zone. A touchdown. Safety had to pick Jelani Woods or George Cruz. Wow. Chester Dent with the interception when they were in scoring range. And then a George Cruz bomb catch touchdown on the other end. The turnovers are the difference in these new slider games, man. If you can get turnovers, that's pretty much the only way to get a stop. Which I guess that's kind of how logically things work in real life. But oh, big time. Open in the flat. Hadley, push him out of bounds. Cisco tracking on ETN. He's wide open, and now they're going no huddle here. All right, boys, we got to stand tall with pressure. Adafe Owe needs to get after the quarterback. No, Nick Cross out of position. Oh, my God. He's still backing up even when the ball is in the air. Turn your head around, dipshit. Literally, what the hell is he doing? They're burning up a ton of clock here. Not sure. That's got to be Chester. That's what I'm talking about. If that's Cisco that's intercepted, Dent can't get there in time. Good tackle, Chester Dent. He actually broke the tackle. It's caught. Inside leverage. Evan Ingram is a matchup nightmare here. And they score right at the end of the half. 14-14. We have a battle on our hands. We knew that, though. We already knew that. We're going to get the ball back. 23 seconds left. If we fair catch this, we have 3 timeouts. There's a chance here. We're going to send Woodson deep here out of the slot. Jelani Woods, wide open and out of bounds at the 37. One play to get in field goal range is all it took. And now we're thinking we could get points. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Got Taylor wide open. Get upfield and get out of bounds. First down again. 27. Now a pretty easy field goal. 11 seconds left, man. And we're pushing 4 points. I'm looking for Carlos Woodson here on the corner route or more on the deep post. Launch it out of bounds. That's fine. I launched it right into coverage. And we got 6 seconds left. Two seconds left. Launched it straight at a defender. And it's going to be a Matt Gay field goal to put us up by 3 here to end the half. Perfect kick. Automatic with Matt Gay. 17-14 is your score at halftime, man. We are up and we are getting the ball. We feel good about it. Let's keep it going. We got to defend the short pass, I'd say. Come away with a couple more interceptions and take control of this game. Okay, and this looks wide open here. If it's either could have space here. We have space. Juke. Space. Richardson around the edge. Down the sideline. He's tired. And he's going to go out of bounds. Defender in pursuit. Ran out of stamina, but 2 for 65. A massive run for Richardson. Would have been a house call. Didn't want to celebrate. Didn't want to fumble. Didn't want to get injured. But wow, what a start for Richardson on this drive. Do have Pittman. Nobody open, just throw it away. Did have Pittman immediately, but I missed the timing just a little bit, and I thought that there was a chance that we threw a pick. They're going to give us a redemption shot. We're going to look for Pittman right away, and we're actually going to send Cruz on a streak as well. Throws it out of bounds, under pressure, inaccurate. Even Pittman on the back shoulder. Got Carlos Woodson! Touchdown! Carlos Woodson! The rookies are back! Woodson gets back in the end zone. It's been a couple games for him. And he is back in. Cruz and Woodson with our lone offensive touchdowns in this one. Wait, no. Who else has got one? Jonathan Taylor's also got a rushing touchdown, that long breakaway. Massive drive to start out this one, boys. Second half opening up with a massive touchdown strike to Carlos Woodson after a nearly 60-yard run from Anthony Richardson, what feels like. And back-to-back big plays have us up 10 early in the third. See if the defense can force another stop. We've got a couple in this game, a couple of turnovers here. Let's get Dent involved, man. He's got the interception. Oh, it's these seam routes to Christian Kirk, who actually gets injured. Christian Kirk injured on the play. He's leaving the stadium holding his wrist. Ouch, that's going to be a big-time loss for these Jaguars. Cross tracking on ETN. Makes the tackle after 1 yard. Big-time tackle by Cross. Good reaction time. Oh, Hadley backing off and misses the tackle. Oh, no. Terrible play by Emmanuel Hadley. Oh, man. We know he's had some rough coverage plays. He's a great player, just doesn't always make the big plays. Poindexter closing. Big-time knockout by Deontay Poindexter. Dent tried to shed, couldn't get there. Holland make the tackle. Allen tries to help out, actually adds yards to the end of ETN's run. Fuck. Oh, man, we got to get a stop here inside the red zone now. Good knockout, Andre Cisco. Good toe drag. Evan Ingram gets another one. Dent was right behind him. It's a slant route right in the zone gap to Brandon Cooks. Touchdown. And it's back to a 3-point game, man. It's so difficult to stop these teams. Unless we're using It's rare that they make mistakes with a good quarterback like Trevor Lawrence. I mean, Gordon Murray last week made a bunch of mistakes. Still was only a 12-point game. This is much, much closer. But this looks like it could be another dangerous front for the option. Oh, no. What is this route for Jelani Woods? Moore's going on a streak. Jelani Woods makes the grab down the sideline in a juke and down to the 15. Wow. Highlight clip. Jelani Woods is a madman. Wow, dude. I mean, that's insane. He's got double me. If he's going deep by himself, he's getting the ball. Jonathan Taylor's moving out to the slot. He's not alone. Try and get away. Got underneath for Moore. Just dump it down. Touchdown. Jelani Woods. Didn't even need double me. Just caught the ball in stride and walks in for the touchdown. He's wide open. And our guys are taking over. We answer, they answer. Or every time they score, we score. Every time we score, they score. But luckily, we're up 10 because we've just had a couple of key stops that have allowed us to take the lead. Got to get a stop here, man. 2:19 left in the third. Still plenty of ball game left. One of our best offensive performances of the season here in this game. Couple of massive passing plays. Couple of massive running plays from Taylor and Richardson. I mean, just a really well-rounded game. Not playing from behind this time on these Jaguars. Oh, we got pay. Brent's out of position, a step away from the interception. Somehow finds, who even is that? Trying to track. And ETN almost gets free. Cisco grabs him through a pile of bodies and rips him down. Oh, man. I mean, I tried to bait him. I did, and he just fits it in there immediately. Play action. Missed throw by Lawrence. Just looks like a miscommunication between him and the receiver. 4th and 3. They are going to punt. I would probably go for this. At the 43-yard line, they're just out of field goal range. Down 10. And we've been driving and scoring at will in this game for the most part. Only like one punt, I think. Haven't punted yet in the second half. I don't know why they wouldn't go for that. But then again, I'm not the coach. If it was fourth quarter, they probably would have. But since it was third, 1 second left, they're not going to. We're going read option here. Richardson with tons of space. Juke. Gets leveled, but a huge run. 4 for 84 for Richardson. Probably one of his best rushing days in a long time. Richardson and Woods. Missed throw. Richardson missed him with X Factor activated. Unreal. That's a really bad luck play. And Woods now being targeted for an incompletion loses his X Factor. Tough. Did he drag his toes? Did he get his feet down? That might be reviewed. It will. Jacksonville challenges. And he did get his feet down. Good stuff by Jelani Woods. Yeah, he does. And he gets the first. It's been all Richardson here. Gonna go bench swap. See what Cruz can do. Remember last time we ran this play. It was a George Cruz touchdown. Another incompletion. He was completely covered. Richardson, 12 for 19, 233, 3 TDs. All right, let's hand it off to Jonathan Taylor again. 9-yard gain for Taylor. We're going to hand it right back off to Taylor, right up the middle. Craig Fox, Quentin Nelson, give us a push, baby. And we're able to push for the first. It was close. Good catch. Go down. Jelani Woods wide open. Delivers a money ball to Woods from Richardson. And the drive continues, man. We are just driving on this team. Finding space. Pressure in our face. It's Cruz. Dude, drag your feet, motherfucker. Oh my. The rookie doesn't drag his feet, and it's no score. Would have been a touchdown. A little bit far out in front of him. Still could have been a toe drag swag moment. Richardson with space, with speed. It's a shoestring tackle by Hendrickson in pursuit. Somehow tackles him. 3rd and 4, man. Unbelievable tackle by Hendrickson to keep us from converting there. Probably could have even scored potentially. Jelani Woods. Jelani Woods would have had a touchdown right there. And instead, it's 4th and 4 now. I don't think this changes much for us. If we go for this, if we kick, we go up by 13. If we go for this, we go up by a score. Like 10 versus 13 doesn't do a ton. So with 4:35 left, we are going for this. Woodson. Touchdown! Carlos Woodson! Number 2. The other rookie couldn't bring it down in the end zone, and so Carlos Woodson does it. He is an electric rookie, and he is cementing himself with a monster start to a career in the NFL, man. What a grab. It was through traffic, defender right on him. He hangs on and catches it in the end zone for his 2nd of the day. Okay, Jacksonville down 17 now. Uphill battle for them, and they're looking to... Right at Cisco! What is Trevor Lawrence thinking? Number 2 in the game and number 10 on the year. He's got 10 picks through 6 weeks. Or 7 weeks. What is happening here? 4:23 left. 2nd and 10 here. Going read option. Give it to Taylor. Get around the edge here with speed. Down to the 20. Keep working him down the stretch here. But we have had an offensive explosion here against these Jags. Last time, it was really hard to score. This time, still been hard at times, but we've found a way. Oh, man, no, that was not what we meant to do. The ball gets punched out. Thought it was an auto handoff RPO. It's not, and it's a fumble from Richardson. His 5th of the year through 7 weeks. He's got 5 lost fumbles. Unbelievable. Hadley under pursued again. Poindexter was much better in the slot. We may switch them back. It's right at Cisco again. What is he doing? Cisco's got 6 picks through 2 weeks. What in the world? Lawrence is just chucking it straight at me, bro. Monster play for Taylor. Needed one more block. He's got 7 for 90. And we're trying to rub it in their face. Carlos Woodson, another one. 3 touchdowns for the rookie. The rookie wide receiver are one of our first-round picks in the draft. Has 3 touchdowns in this game. He is finding the soft spots in the zone and dominating in this one. Okay, 45-21. This one's really gotten away from the Eagles. This one's really gotten away from the Jaguars behind a bunch of interceptions by Trevor Lawrence straight to Andre Cisco, who's now got 3 interceptions in back-to-back weeks. He's unbelievable. We lowered the pass coverage and the pass coverage reaction time. We increased QB accuracy. We edited the sliders. You saw them a couple episodes ago. They have not changed. Oh, big time pursuit by Cisco. And this is one of those games we know. Still not a blowout. It was real close. Hadley! There we are! Emmanuel Hadley! He's going to score! Touchdown! There we go, Hadley! Run it up. Get yours, son. Let's go. His first pick 6 of his career, I believe. And maybe his 1st of the year, 2nd of the year. Dude, he hasn't played like that at all. Gets his, and it is a bloodbath here for Trevor Lawrence down the stretch, who's just had a complete meltdown. Was playing amazing. Kirk goes down for an injury, and he all of a sudden can't make reads. Oh, man, and ETN has a monster gain. somehow gets up to the 7. Wow. Big time tackle, Julius Brents, and it's inbounds. It's Chester Dent, intercepted again. I'm all over it. He's got 2 picks. 6th for Trevor Lawrence. What is he doing? That is your ball game. 52-21. A flurry of interceptions down the stretch from Trevor Lawrence and an offensive explosion for Anthony Richardson. 5 touchdowns to 0 picks. 15 for 26, 299. And 57% completion percentage isn't great, but we know we get a lot of throwaways. 137.7 passer rating. Trevor Lawrence, 74 passer rating, 36 for 46, 358. Threw the ball 46 times. Crazy. 78% completion, 2 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 9 for 92 and a touchdown. ETN, 9 for 69 and a touchdown. Richardson, 6 for 89, including the 59-yard long run where he just ran out of juice to get to the end zone. Receiving, Evan Ingram, 10 for 134 and a touchdown. He killed us. Cooks, 8 for 63 and a touchdown. ETN, 8 for 31. Jelani Woods, 7 for 192 and a touchdown. Insane game from Woods. Kirk had 6 for 77 before getting injured. Carlos Woodson, 4 for 54 and 3 touchdown grabs. Jonathan Taylor, 2 for 12. Elijah Moore only had 1 for 7. And George Cruz seems to be a one-hit wonder. Gets a catch and scores immediately usually. So 1 for 34 and a touchdown for George Cruz. He got into the end zone big time. Defensively was the story, and a bunch of tackles as well. Look at this, 12 tackles for Emmanuel Hadley along with an interception, and it was a pick 6, by the way. Andre Cisco, 11 tackles and 3 interceptions. And then 2 interceptions for Chester Dent, both user picks. Monster day for a couple of young players. Cisco, the usual suspect, but Dent gets a couple of picks, which is going to help him. He needs a development trait this year, whether it's midseason or whether it is in the offseason. A couple of picks help him get there. Emmanuel Hadley on the board too. Sack-wise, Trayvon Walker got 1, Hendrickson got 1, and Kwity Paye got 1 as well. And we pull out this one, offensive explosion, 52-21. Love to see it. 18 coach points, everything but allowed 20 or less points. We reached, and now Anthony Richardson and Emmanuel Hadley both getting upgrades. Emmanuel Hadley going up to an 84 overall, and he's gonna get a zone coverage upgrade here. Gonna go up to an 84 and +2 zone, +2 tackles, awesome. So he's now playing up to 90 zone. Can start to really focus on man. Would be awesome to be able to mix in some man coverage. And then for Richardson, want to get his hot route master, so we're going to continue to build field general. He's up to an 89 overall. +1 throw on the run, +3 awareness. Only 24 years old still. Has just developed insanely fast. That is going to be it, boys, for this week, man. Huge interception numbers. I would not be surprised if maybe someone gets a breakout game next week. Maybe Chester Dent. Maybe Emmanuel Hadley. Who knows? We haven't gotten one yet this year, so would love to see that in Week 8 against the Texans. But a couple of big-time games coming up. Week 8 against the Texans, Week 9 against the Bills. Going to be some huge ones, but we are now 7-0. Couple of close games, and then this one was close down to when it was 31-21, and we just took over. Trevor Lawrence started launching picks to Andre Cisco and to other people as well, and it ended up as a bloodbath from there. But I will see you guys in Week 8 against the Texans. Appreciate you stopping by. As always, peace.